Hey, Firetime Network, Grant Falco here with this week's Firetime Network Word of the Week, and we're going to go with proactive. What does proactive mean to us? How are we proactive? I worry a lot and tend to, try to hope for the best but plan for the worst. And in planning for the worst, you have to be proactive. And, as I look at how are you proactive? Why are we proactive? And I think, honestly, it starts with being reactive, but proactive is the guide that will get us to greater places and to put permanent things in place that solve the problems that we run across. And so being proactive starts with being reactive. You have to understand the problems. You have to identify and be intimate with the problems, or have team members that are, in order to solve them. Instead of just solving them, though, we've all heard the terminology, putting out fires, right? And what does that mean? Well, that means that you put out that issue, but you didn't really take it further in finding the cause and then seeing if there's repetitive cause that continue to make the same issues over and over again. And that's why it's so important for people to work on their business and to make time for that. It's so difficult, but the only chance we get to solve problems and work on how to solve them permanently is by scheduling intentional time for that. Now, the next thing is you don't ever eliminate problems. So as you navigate this, it's gonna be as follows, where you encounter a problem, you find cause, you eventually find that there's repetitive cause, and even if there's not, you figure out ways to solve that problem, not then, but in the future. Now, you never eliminate problems. You never get rid of them. You just get the opportunity to solve bigger problems, which I think is pretty awesome. Instead of dealing with Sally Joe and the extra 45 degree elbow cost, you're worrying about supply. You're forecasting out orders. You're thinking about your sales team, and you're getting them prepared to sell with specific inventory, maybe different than what you have. You're thinking in the future and proactively removing obstacles for your team or yourself. And I think being proactive is an art. It starts by being reactive and solving that issue. It then becomes something where you want to track and find repetitive issues so that you can solve those things and eliminate them in the future. And then the last thing is you got to put systems and processes together that achieve that eliminate those problems with or without you there. Your system is constantly being refined to solve those problems and remove those obstacles for your team. And it all starts with being proactive, being intentional with your schedule, being intentional with your time, making sure that there is time to work on the business. But working on it means solving problems and removing obstacles by being proactive. All right, you guys have a great day.